They're going to prepare all the design, contract documents and the construction process. There's that authorization and acknowledgement that's being done. The second aspect is really the reason why this is coming before you now is related to how the acquisition of the right-of-way will be built. If you'll recall, initially, TechStop was going to be the one that was responsible for and handling the acquisition of right-of-way. At this point, that has been shifted from TechStop back to municipalities. And so this agreement also specifies and sets out how that's going to happen. At this point, each city will take care of the acquisition of the right-of-way within their city. So this says River Oaks agrees to acquire the right-of-way within the city. It also sets out that, pursuant to the agreement with TechStop, that Fort Worth will reimburse River Oaks for their expenses in acquiring that right-of-way. That process will be monthly submittal of invoices from the city to Fort Worth, and there's a time frame of 45 days established for their payment. That is essentially what is set out here, what the purpose of this agreement is to establish. Those two things. With that, I will answer any questions that you might have about the agreement.
What if there has to be a shift to the roadway? Do we have final say or do they?
Has to be a shift to the roadway?
Should it have to be moved north or south for some reason?
And that would be my understanding of the project, that would be a very significant change. If that were to be done, I think it would require, it possibly requires this agreement, might also require amendments to the agreement moving forward, TechStop. So this agreement itself would not specify what happens if the alignment of the project as a whole is shifted. But I can say that there's nothing in here, I guess, that would say that the responsibility will change. So Fort Worth would still be responsible for taking the lead in pursuing the project, and at that point, River Oaks would still be responsible for initially acquiring the needed right-of-way with the Fort Worth for reimbursement.
You're saying we would go, the original agreement was that Fort Worth was going to handle all of this right away, not TechStop and not River Oaks. So, my first question would be, who do we have that's able to handle this with the city?
But we have a group that we've already talked to, and it's I'm trying to think of what is the company's name?
A consultant that's been with us. Her name is Kim Heber,
Yeah.
and she's with HDR, which is the engineering firm that, but she's been advising us along in the pre-meetings already with that. So we intend to bring her on board to handle the right-of-way purchase as it's outlined by TechStop. They follow their procedures to the precise measures.
And she'll be reimbursed for what she does out of the city of Fort Worth, not the city of River Oaks.
So she's agreed to do that for her phone? Yes, sir. Okay.
See, Marvin, this is what you're kind of talking about.
And as far as any shifting of this thing, whenever they get the final design out, everyone will have to approve it, and any changes from what we've already seen will be noted at that time.
They got a little wrong here.
Okay, that's what I'm
Can't
saying.
hear the
It's
mayor.
supposed to be where that quick track is, that's right there, that's where it's gonna go through and line up with that road, we're gonna go back. It's already showing that. They just showed it a little different what it's supposed to be.
Marvin, we couldn't hear the mayor's last statement.
Well, I said, John's question, what if they need to shift? We will be presented the final design of that road. It'll have to be approved by us, Fort Worth, and everyone else involved. And any changes would be noted at that time.
way the design is as of right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Gordon, is it's already designed to line up with our future development plan that's going to tie into 183.
Yes, at that last meeting, that we presented that to the council, that design was approved then at that time.
Okay.
We have not made any changes to the design since the last presentation to council.
Well, there's still a question about the intersection of, Roberts Cutoff and, Meandering, whether it's gonna go across, Trent and them had pitched that to, COG, and then they went COG back to Tech Stop. They liked that design. So that intersection, I thought, was still up in the air as to whether,
Well,
how that was gonna be. I just wanna make sure that that's figured into this agreement, that, we still have a say over how that intersection is gonna be resolved.
That's covered in this document that they have here in your packet.
yeah, but what this is, it just takes us to Roberts Cutoff, that's all, that's the only thing we're voting on tonight, or approving tonight, is to Roberts Cutoff. The other is separate, and it will align with it and comes out of separate funding.
The way it's currently designed, it's gonna go across that, stores parking lot, just like we talked about, and tie in right there so that we can go right straight across to our future development when we do that road. So it's designed that way right now.
Okay, so it's gonna go straight across to the left, or where the quick way is have a key into, Roberts, get into that one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was my understanding.
Dr. McMillan, approve the interlocal agreement between the City of River Oaks and City of Fort Worth regarding the Meandering Road project.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed, no.
I'm gonna recuse myself.
We have one excuse, 3 ayes, and 1 nay, motion passes.
Can let the mayor repeat himself, the back on?
Yes, sir. Mayor, would you repeat yourself?
Yes, we had 3 ayes, 1 abstained from voting, and 1 nay, passes with three votes. Item number 10, consider approval of ordinance 1292-2020, amending Article 1302, Utility Policy, Division 2, Water Services Policy, specifically in Section 1302-032, delinquent charges, and Section 1302-033, payment arrangements. And I believe that's you, young
Mike was gonna
with the
present
mustache,
this,
that is.
Good evening. All right, so some of the changes we want to make as far as these go is changing the due date, making an actual due date for everybody. There are a lot of people calling in, when's my due date? We're either going to have to be the 15th or the 30th of every month, depending on what district you live in. So they have a better idea. So we bill the same day every month. Everything will be due the same day every month. Just kind of make it a little bit easier for them. Other changes is making the payments due by 5 p.m. on the due date itself. That means that we can run late notices right away. We don't have to wait. Either way, we have to be here after or before to run everything, because we can't have anybody in the program while we're running the billing stuff. So this gets everybody in to do their payment arrangements on time. We kind of lead into the payment arrangements. The ordinance now says it's for a limited time. So they believe they have 30 days they can extend their arrangement out. A lot of those people are renters, and they're doing the extension for 30 days, their water's left on, and they move out in that amount of time. There are 2 bills out then.